And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's 9 o'clock. Hey, let's get the charts set up and pulled over here in just a moment. That's a little odd. And today we have officially started our combine with my funded. Gotta log in now. So I gotta turn this off into my login credentials. So we're gonna pull everything else over here for just a moment. And our top sub account is considered gone, so we can actually close that out here for the meanwhile. We're gonna go over here and set up the news so that can be visible. And over here, we're gonna log in. News releases, we don't have anything to bother us during our trading session, so we should be fine on news. I gotta copy this straight from my email here at this point, so I gotta turn this off. They're really getting to me here. 9:10 market. I probably should have set this up a little sooner, but it's a good morning. The same there. Okay, we logged into our TradingView account now. We can officially start taking trades. That's almost, I wouldn't say scary, but exciting at least. We actually change this over here to, that's better. What do you mean? Okay, well that's a little interesting there. So let's get everything else set up while they tell me that nonsense. I just want to do a little recap right now. We're currently up on the week 3, 2 winning days in a row. Really want to try finishing out at least 4 days here. Cover the last 2 weeks. Just no news. But I still want to keep that open in case someone wants to start speaking. Back ready for SPY options. Options are looking to open around 208 for the buy, 130, 113. That means people want to do a lot of selling at the open. I'm probably gonna have to wait a second here. We have a buy line above us, which is kind of funny. Sell. Here we are getting ready for the new day. If we move this over some, we are actually going to go ahead and copy previous day range right here. First, we can go back and clear out the old lines and come back and grab the first 15-minute candle. better. Heading back over into today. Here we are. Something just happened here. Okay, that's what it was. I was looking for my SPY options real quick. Alright, we're gonna turn the phone off here as we get ready for the pre-market charting. I need to actually lock in here. We have a buy level here. Turn this into a buy-sided marker. We have a sell. Sell. Buy. Do I want to consider this a sell too? A double sell down. A double sell down to the buy. That'll be really interesting. So it looks like we're going short today, which would confirm why everyone else wants to go short as well, which is why it's more expensive. Okay, that's interesting. Let me go and mark this out on my SPY charts. Really want to just mirror it over here so you can see what that looks like. The options trading. I'm gonna move this over here actually, so I can like mirror them. We have yesterday's lines, but we don't have anything further than that. So let's go ahead and clear that out. Nothing beyond yesterday in here. Make sure I'm really matching up the first 5-minute candles. That's better. We have the gap. We can remove the gap for now. There's no need for that. And here we are today looking at SPY, which really is my strongest indicator for market direction, I'd say. I'm going to call this a definite buy line. Okay. The question is, where are we at pre-market? Since we're looking to go for a sell side down. Alright, this is close. Spray line. So we're up here around 620. 25.25. 25.25 is kind of high. It's actually above these charts. It's like, I can't even show it. We just like grab this and go to ETH with it. The point of this was to actually, let's restructure this, right? Okay, no, we're right here. Oh, we're good, we're good. We're good. So let's like right at this line. I don't know, higher than this line. Because there are two sell lines, and you only see one here. Yeah. Turn this back into RTH. So the purpose here of the setup, I just really want to clear this out. Our goal here is to take either a sell position since we're up here. We're looking to sell our way down from 25.38 to 24 and maybe to 23. And this does align with our support in our range here. We can see the hopeful decline down to 24, where we do have yesterday's opening range at. But something's odd because there are two ranges here. There are two ranges. I need to go investigate this. Okay. One of these can go. That's better. So this is what we're looking for the sell down to. About 15 minutes. I'm looking at actual watch this, what I like to trade. Bless you. What I like to trade here in the morning. I watch the Dow, I watch the NASDAQ and the S&P for... That's irrelevant. Because you don't know. We have to make a separate video to go over all this. This is just a live rendition of what happens today. Dashboard. Week over week. We started this account on Monday with 240 in the account. But we didn't start the account Monday. Evidently we had a little more. But on Monday we had 240 in the account. Came up some just to do now here. Month over month. Peak. So the shorts are coming in. I don't like this price though. I really don't like this price. $200, like, it's still the same risk. So the question then is, right, if I check the higher time frames looking for a way to buy up, because if this is the case, right, I can buy from here. On the 1 hour time frame, this is a buy-sided trade, right? I can just wait to 23.80 and reverse ticket up to 25, you feel me, right? 2 points there. So I need confirmation, right? If I can get confirmation of this, like, let's say, if I can get confirmation, I can go opposite direction here and go long. Because we're looking for the sell down immediately and then continue long. Looking for price to open up here, come down, sweep and continue long. Back to the 15 minutes, and let's get ready to be at 13 minutes on the clock. Price is coming down. I come to the first sell line. A little interesting. And so for your guys' sake, I am going to have, I think we'll have like this. We'll have like this. This is better. I grab this, put this on here. My bad. I did not realize. I was just explaining to nothing then. Let's hop in here real quick and give an explanation. Price is currently sitting around this range. Around this range right here. We're looking to sell down. But on the higher time frame, right, we're looking to buy our way up. If we look at this on, let's say, the 15-minute time frame, we can look to buy our way in here and go up 10 points, 20, etc. Continue to move out here. We look at on our higher time frames, we open up. There's definitely going to be a sell from people who went long overnight. The question is, to what level do they sell to? I'm going to show this with the options here. It gives me a better explanation of where market is. So we're like right here right now, sitting directly above the sell line. So for me, this really is a buy-sided market. So as much as I wanted to sell, this is definitely a buy-sided market here. And I have to be a little bit more careful. I think I'm going to watch this on a bit more of the higher time frame here. 15. I'm going to watch it on like the 30 and the 15. Because we already have our sell lines. And we're not getting any new ones to use. So let me just come in here and make sure I have everything else that I want to grab, really. Throwing the additional sell lines. Additional buy lines. And I think that's about it. We're going to turn this into a 30-minute RTH. Look at it normally. Bless you. I think we can overall just kind of chill. But I also want to kind of explain things in a little weird way. So let's say, how are we going to explain this, right? We are trading on the value of we have a plan for this. I wouldn't start here with what this is. I wouldn't start with explaining this. This is more for something you can watch later. So we're going to treat that as such. And I can't use my normal voice right now. It's for some reason been locked out. I'm just going to get me some water and come back in like 5-6 minutes. I don't want to sit here for the entirety of 20 minutes waiting. I do want to explain the risk we also are taking here. So our account's sitting with maybe what 520. I'm not putting up the entire 520. I'm putting up between 130 and 150 each day because that's how much the contracts have been costing lately. I can go to history and check that right here. How much I've been spending on contracts. Close this out. Minus 123, so that cost me 120. Cost me 130. Cost me 150. Cost me 120. Cost me 140. Not a bad return. I'd say that was 4 trades and 3 of those were winners. And once again, I'm showing how we were doing overall in the month of July, but took some small losses, recovering quickly. And the goal here is always aim for double, you feel me? If I'm losing 40, I'm gonna make 90. I want to keep my losses just less than half of what I'm winning, so that one win can cover 2 losses. Because here we have, what, 6 losses and 4 wins, and we're positive. You just want to have bigger losses, bigger wins than losses. I think that kind of covers everything. This is my OG account with all my stuff from last year. This is what I'm using to track my current stuff, my most recent trades. Trading stuff, and then from options we improved. Let's focus up here. No news. Kugler, he's speaking, but he doesn't really move the markets like that. I'm gonna play some music here. It's real. That's so real. Make sure that's not too loud for you guys. Alright. It looks so funny on camera here. It's not going to my headphones. That's better. Oh, that is a little bit loud. Looks so funny. Have a look on camera. Okay, looks like we've hit the first sell line. Well, the second one at least. We're gonna come in here with 2 contracts. That's better. Let's see how that's looking now. Currently sitting lower. This is a buy-sided market. I might end up having to wait here. Because you can catch the immediate sell down for like a fifth of a point. But everyone else is saying go long. That'd be kind of silly then. Because right here, we're already below it. Around 660. It's unlikely that we would bounce back up to sell back down. Looks like we're gonna wait here, which is a little awkward for me. Normally I don't wait for my option. Make sure everything is set. The orders, we are not even set the trade. We are just a little discombobulated as we try. We're not discombobulated, I'll say that much. As we're trying to get ready for the more the camera appearance. Chapstick is up front and I can't look at it. It's always a blessing to trade. It's a blessing to have this opportunity. Jobless claims are down, which is good. That screams confidence in the market. Month over month is good. It didn't scream it, but those numbers are better. I'm drawing an extra sell line right here on my futures. Sorry, right here drawing out. Markets have opened. I hit the first sell line. Is the buy line touch? Not yet. We did hit women's support there. Guess that was the buy line touch, close enough. I'm gonna have my limit order set. The buy two. I can't trade? What is it? They're not letting me do that trade there. I guess we just missed that outright. Could do a call to sell. Clear trade. We're gonna watch this on the side screen here. This was a concern. It wouldn't let me actually take that trade there. We're gonna go to our position. We're ready to close it out. Might check the trade of it because they didn't let me close that position there. We're somewhere around here. Aren't you willing to lose in this? Go here. I just wasn't allowed to trade there, so looking to hold down to here. Once again, we put up one contract. Minute to the first 5-minute candle closes. We have a high rejection here. We can hold this rejection. We can see a nice hopeful take to the lows, but we gotta see what this market's doing right now. I'm a little mad I couldn't trade on my first day here, but I'm not mad that bad now. Five-minute candle closes in 20 seconds with a nice rejection of the high here, so we should be fine. Just low percentage yield down. Seeing some rejections, but I can hold the break even. Where it is a little closer to this line actually, just slightly lower. Looks like we're going to counteract right here. We are in the right. Okay, yeah, so my position's like more like right here. Because this is a buy-side market by all means here. It's just I didn't really like catch that immediate touch. It was just very quick, and I just wasn't there for it. I see market come past this line. Doing some really buy-sided candles here. Market's rejecting the lows. It wants to keep rising. No news. Market imbalance. There was a good amount of sells at the open. I gotta go fix trade of 8 here because I couldn't trade that for some reason. Thankfully, though. hurting or I don't want to see. It's a very weird day for the market, I'd say. That's our stop, really. It's a very low stop, but it is our stop. It's $10. Did we place our stop too tight here? They just got support bounce. Okay. It does make this a little bit better. I could have gotten a slightly better entry, but now we're break even. And this chart is completely frozen over here, so we're gonna refresh.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the GPS directions first before driving to the mall.
Turn right at the light. In 1,000 miles, you will reach Montreal.
Not Montreal, the mall.
Recalculating. 6,000 miles to Nepal.
No, the mall.
Checking first is smart.
We're gonna close at a loss. Brackets.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
It's around $10. Looks like they're trying to go for a breakthrough here. So we gotta see what this 5-minute candle closes. How this 5-minute candle moves the moment it opens up in about 20 seconds here. Make that 5. So I'm just gonna sit here ready to fully close. Yeah, hold on. I closed down 17 on the day as a buy-sider market, and we went long. I'm actually not that concerned with that, but you know, we definitely didn't want to lose money, but we definitely minimized the risk. They just kept making new highs. So for the first day we took a loss, but the problem is we couldn't trade. We log in right here. We're heading from one buy to the next sell up. Okay. So had we caught this like instant entry right here, we would have been fine. You'd be up a point by now, you'd be at 50 maybe. Today's issue, we went against the trend here. We went to go sell in a buy-sided market. Took a slight loss there in the order, lost $17. Now we're trying to log in and see why we couldn't trade this here. Okay, we signed the marketeer agreements. Now, question is, why did we go short here? We went short because we missed the best entry, despite market being overall buy-sided. Going through a lot of agreements right now so I can actually trade. Phew. No, I think I should be fine to trade. No. Try to copy and paste this real quick. I'm gonna have to sit here waiting for a little bit here, and the first 15 minutes are about to close out here. So we do have the chance to re-enter. Question is, do we? Probably not. Actually, buy-sideable entry. Buy-sideable entry at the 2.5. That's just greedy. I can accept a loss versus me chasing that. I'm gonna take my video down.
In today's guide, I will show you how to fix non-tradable symbol in TradingView. So here is it. I see a non-tradable symbol message when trying to trade. On an official article from TradingView here in the help center, someone said he has that issue. So to solve that issue, you have to make sure that you have selected the correct symbol. For trading for Oanda, for example, please choose Oanda pairs in the search. So you have to choose the correct search, the correct pairs in the search to make that trade. You may want to enable the checkbox to show the markets you can trade with the broker in the symbol search. So you have to activate here, show the markets you can place an order with Oanda. So just click this arrow here, and then you can click here to see what's tradable. So this message pops up because you cannot trade a non-tradable symbol. That's
Man did not help. I'm gonna refresh this. These are tradable symbols here. I want to use TradingView. CME, ESU, 2025. Channel close in 3 minutes. Guess we're trading a futures account today then. I need to fix this issue. Just need to go to TradeAbate and hit purchase data. add-ons. And just cooked over here. That's odd. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Ah, what we didn't see was this buy one. The final buy. Wait a second. Maybe it would have made things easier. But we're kind of just sitting here waiting now. Could look at gold. Just my concerns why I couldn't trade that. Yep, yeah, there's no reason trading gold. The Dow. Okay. Ran got caught in some previous levels. Ran at the open. Yeah, I guess this video is getting scrap. This one's getting scrap time. Meanwhile, we really just want to try and fix it and find out why we can't. See, I gotta get a subscription. Let's see this. Chata. This is where ChatGPT comes in. Using command. Zero. Trading. So make sure we're trading a tradable symbol. Hold on. Let me make sure we got this right here. Trading view account, billing subscription, CME. Real-time data. I need to be subscribed to real-time data again. Okay. Let's see this real quick. I can't even reactivate it. Market data. Stock market. Subscribe to real-time markets. It says I'm subscribed already. It says I'm already subscribed. Is it because I canceled my subscription? Hold on. Let's see, because I haven't had this issue before. I used them before when I was doing my combine with them prior. Let's hit lockout. Oh, wow. Okay. Now I can trade. So today's mistake was it was a buy-sided market and we were trying to look for the sell. And all of our winning trades, we go with the 15-minute trend. So this is a sell-sided day. We sold down. This is Wednesday. Wednesday was a sell-sided day. We sold down. Tuesday was a sell-sided day. We sold down. Monday, I believe we bought. Let's check Monday. Let's go check Monday. I think that was the real issue here, is that we went against the trend. Yeah. Sold on Wednesday with the trend. Not sure what happened these days. They're not even on the chart. Monday we went with the trend. Tuesday we won, so we went with the trend. I think we stopped out a little early though. But today we went against the trend and it cost us 3%. See? About $17. Yeah. Definitely completely avoidable by every means, but I'm okay with that being my first loss. Going from 520 to 502. We're gonna go ahead and export the data real quick. Today, export from history. Add this into the record, let it be known why we lost this trade. Tag this as option. It was 8:30 news, but I don't think it was like my 8:30. No, there was. 8:30 news. I might get rid of the open tag, but they won't let me, so. Refresh. Add the note. Lost because against 15 open direction. And that kind of puts us, because let's keep it real here. Let's keep it real. We had the levels, right? We just went up against them. Because it definitely got ping pong between these two levels here on the 1 minute time frame. Started around here on this level. Keeps going, grab support, we aren't looking at it. 316, up 22, up 4. I guess that's kind of all our trading for the day. I don't like really holding my trades if I'm not in an options trade. And I can't really tell, like I don't want to sit around here waiting for it to come back down. The open is my best trade, and therefore we've missed one day. And that's all right. I gotta log in my fund up real quick. I have a lot of tabs over here I gotta close out. But we fixed the big issue though. All we had to do was log in and out. And remember to go with the 15-minute trend. Simply put. Keep an eye on the markets here. Watch it on the 1 minute. Yeah, it is good though. I think it's wrong for me to only post my losses and then want people to join me. Very misleading here. Okay. But my funded futures, let's look at this real quick here. My first combine or challenge with them at all. balance. Looks similar to Top Step, same layout here. Count was started today at 6 a.m. End of day trailing. We are using TradingView to trade of 8. We do have a little bit of a bigger drawdown versus Top Step. They give you like 2,000. They give us 2,500 over here. Minimum trading day. 1. Okay. Oh, I like the layout though. Overall. How are these long trades? Oh, like direction wise, okay. Trade duration. Your best days of the week. Best weeks. Best months. I like how that looks. I like that. You can see how long your winners are lasting. See how many trades you're taking, how long they're lasting. Okay. And what symbols you're trading. Yeah, similar at the Top Step. Looks a little bit. I mess with it. We can close out SPY for now, or just keep it to the side. We watch the S&P. I don't want to trade till 12, so I think I'll cut out trading around 11 o'clock. I do have things to do today. But nevertheless, today was still a day of confirmation. I actually learned something. You know, one time I went against my rules of trading with a 15-minute. It cost me. Even I still could have joined in though, because I missed this initial entry and that's all I was looking at. I didn't have this line, and that line would have come from the 30-minute, which I was not watching. It came from the opening 30-minute. If you like look over here, we have the final bell. I feel like right in market opens, you get this final line here. Turn it red. Which doesn't really differentiate too much over here, but over here it definitely differentiates the market. So I guess we're going to use the hourly for the main lines, and then right before the market opens, we're going to swap into the 30-minute and mark out the final bell, the final candle. So far, we're looking for a downtrend here, honestly. Could catch the downtrend, but that's not really what I want to go for, because I wouldn't trade it for options, and therefore I wouldn't trade it for my futures. Maybe from here, I'd probably trade this actually. We can get a limit buy. I want to take that down. No, there's no need to risk that. And therefore, we're kind of done for the day. I can't log out of my account, so we just got to close our screens and walk off. Zoop, zoop, zoop. It's nice to take that loss, you know? So we can win 4 trades this week. Win Friday trade. We're gonna keep pushing, you know? Beyond that, SPY, I would tell you to trade the QQQ, similar index, similar fund. And if we were to trade the exact same way, right? I'd be pre-market. I'd have this as a buy line. I'd have this as a sell line. Well, technically, you don't have this candle. You have this candle. You don't have the 9 o'clock candle until 10 o'clock. So this is our buy and our sell. Then you go to the 30-minute time frame, which we now learned that we should have done. And you have a second buy. So if you look at this in the 1 minute time frame here, right? Market opens up here, you have 2 buys. Market slams through the first buy. Rallies down to support. Hold on, I gotta check the points because that's really what matters. Opens, goes up a point in the opposite direction, slams down a whole point to 0.78, then rallies up 1.4, 1.8 points. I think QQQ options are just like slightly more expensive, but they're more volatile, and so it's easier for me to get stopped out on, and so I don't trade them. This is how it looks in the 1 minute time frame. The 5 minute shows a clear support grab. Perfect support there on the 5 minutes, actually, like that. 15-minute shows close enough. Or we hit yesterday's sell side, actually. Yesterday's sell side support. We can also clip the charts here a little bit. Erasing 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. And the opening range, I think we'll toss that in here. Looked like this, but it wasn't the most helpful, so. That's really the overall recap for the day. You know, we made a mistake, and that's it. Simple loss. Nothing to really stress and worry about. I'm okay with, I can accept this loss. Could have been a little lower, could have been $10, but can't win every trade. We're just here to keep learning, keep progressing, you know, keep educating. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.